Hello, it's me, Easy, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a tier list. This is going to be a little bit complicated to say. I'm going to be tiering the entire roster. Oh god, I already can't do it. So, all the Mario side games, of course, have a character roster. I'm going to be placing quality of those rosters into a tier list. As you can see, we already A, B, C, D, and then a couple that are dead giveaways. And I will explain why they are like that when we get to them. These are not in chronological order. It's in order of console, but not in the order they came out. Like, for example, I don't know if Mario Tennis came after Mario Golf. I just put them right next to each other. Like that. And then it's also, it goes console first and then handheld second, so I don't have an aneurysm trying to figure out what exactly came first and what didn't. Should be fun, so let's not waste any more time with this intro. Let's just get right into the first one with Super Mario Kart, which is a classic game. He's got characters. It's weird because it's like, it's got Donkey Kong Jr. and Koopa Troopa, which is very oddball picks, you know, but I think for its difference and how it is, with it being such a different pick, even though Donkey Kong probably would have been a better choice, you have to also take into consideration what characters were there at the time, right? So you can't just put this in a bottom tier because there aren't enough characters, because these were pretty much all there were. So I think with what characters were out at the time, this gets a solid C tier placing. Yeah. No, B tier. Yeah. I'm probably gonna second guess myself tons of times. Yeah, solid B tier placing, you know, you got Mario, Luigi, you got the core characters that people would want to play as, and you got the two oddball picks, make it a little bit interesting. And then we get, now this is a classic. Already, you know, like, let's just put it in A tier right away. It's a classic. All 8 people are very iconic characters. People, you could pick a favorite for anyone and not question it. So, automatic A. No question. Next up is Mario Party 1, and this right here. So, there's 6 characters, and the reason for that is because Bowser is the enemy and Toad is the host, so you can't have those characters. Which is a shame. But I think there were enemies they could have added, you know. And I know, like, Goomba, he might play, I think he plays a role in this game, but, you know, there were other characters they could have added, definitely. So, and they do add enemies later on in the series, meaning they would have been totally fine with adding enemies here. So I think 2 extra characters would have been really good, so we're just going to place that in a nice, decisive C. And this right here, we will have our first D tier, because it's the same roster. Most of the time, whenever a roster barely changes from series to series, that is when I will place it in D tier. So yeah, Mario Party 2, solid D, didn't even bother trying to change it. And I want to clarify, most of you would probably say, for some of these games, the roster is not really the point, I guess. But to me, that's not what I'm judging here. I'm judging how good are these rosters, regardless of whether or not it was the actual point. Like, it probably doesn't matter that there weren't any new characters. But you know, who cares? Same roster. I feel that's a little lame, so I'm gonna keep it in D tier. Now, Mario Party 3 added Daisy and your boy Waluigi. You know, the man that everybody loves. So already we gotta place it. We're gonna place it above here. I think, yeah. You know what? This is A tier for bringing us Daisy, who was in Super Mario Land, and bringing us Waluigi, which this was his debut game. So yeah, for bringing the introduction of Waluigi, absolutely, this is A tier. Great lineup right here. You know, replacing Toad and Bowser with competent picks, not just like throwaways. Next up is Mario Golf. You got a lot of interesting picks. You got Baby Mario making his first appearance in a side game. And now that I think about it, that's about it. You know, you got your core. You'll always have your cores. You know, your Mario, Luigi, Peach, Wario, Bowser. There's also Metal Mario in here. That's another good one. But then you just get a bunch of slapdash randoms, like just people, like actually just people. It's a little lame. You know, you could totally fill this out with more people. Like Waluigi would be a great pick. He's not there. Who else? Toad. He would be a great pick. He's not there. Baby Luigi, you know, he existed, so he could be a great pick. He's not there. So I think, yeah, this is definitely a solid C2. There's just too many filler characters. I mean, this is more like, instead of Mario Golf, it's a golf game plus Mario, if that makes any sense. Now, Mario Tennis, on the other hand, excuse me, this is a solid lineup. You got Birdo, you got Koopa Troopa, you got Donkey Kong Jr., you got, I think that might even be Fly Guy. Yeah, that is Fly Guy, and then Boo. You got very interesting picks. You know, not King Boo, but Boo. Fly Guy is just such an oddball pick. It turns around to being awesome. Birdo making her first appearance in a side game. This is a solid lineup. This is something that you could keep playing and always pick a different character, you know, almost every time until you know, play it, what is that, 12 times? Yes. No. Yes, it is. I'm an idiot. Definitely B tier. Yeah, I think any Waluigi is going to be in a solid B and above. Mario Kart Double Dash. We're moving on to GameCube now. This is a no-brainer. This is A tier. Mario Karts from like 64 onwards are always going to have great placings. Because you got, you know, so, you know, like I said, you're obviously going to have the core, but then mainly is what I'm looking for are the oddball picks, you know, like Petey Piranha, King Boo, Toadette making her debut, you know, Bowser Jr. finally getting into a Mario Kart game, Diddy Kong, Paratroopa. It's just, these are choices that are both needed and welcome, and they're just fun to see. Solid A tier placing. You can, and plus the addition of doubling up, you can have so many weird combinations, and you can just have a ball and see like, oh, Toad and Wario, let's do that just because, and it's great. Mario Strikers, this is not Mario Strikers Charge, that's the Wii version. This is Mario Strikers. So you got, this is weird because you have the captains and then you have the defense, the secondary characters. This is basically just the core, you know, the core minus Bowser. And then you have Hammer Bro, Toad, Birdo, and Koopa Troopa for the buddy characters. This is a difficult one because it's just a core plus 4. And then you have like the center character who's like this robot. This is a solid B. This is a solid, yeah. This is B and nothing more. Can't go below, can't go less. Because aside from these characters, there's really no interesting picks because these characters are always going to be in every Mario side game. And these are just kind of, interchangeable. They don't feel like they had to be there. Super Mario Superstars Baseball, excuse me, is next. And this is just, it's A tier. It's not this tier. We'll get to that in a bit, but this is A tier. Tons of characters, tons of recolors of characters. If this was just, if it was just every character without a recolor, this would probably just be B tier, I would say. But it gives so many options to build a team however you want it. You could have all captains, you could have one captain, and then like all power hitters. You could have no power hitters. You can just have fun with it. You can make a weird team, a crazy team, or just a straight up normal team. Next is Mario Power Tennis. Once again, you got crazy choices. A tier. You know, you got PD, you got Wiggler making a debut, Shy Guy and Fly Guy for some reason. Of course, Boo, who is for some reason like a Mario Tennis staple. Great lineup, great lineup. I like the characters that like, why? But at the same time, why not, you know? Mario Golf Power Tour. As you can see, Shadow Mario already. I don't know why I'm dragging. I don't know what I want to put in this tier. Or what tier I want to put it in. Shadow Mario, Petey Piranha. Ooh, you know what, actually? This is... I don't know which one came after or before tennis or golf, but really the only introduction is Shadow Mario. He's, like, the only character that's really diverse. This is... Ooh, yeah, I'm going to actually... I don't think Shadow Mario is enough. I'm going to bump it to C. C, because it really only has the core. You know, Petey Piranha is cool, but, you know, he's already been in here. And possibly here. Yeah, I feel like they could have added, like, a few more characters. Like, I put a Pianta in there, you know? This is clearly for Sunshine. Put a Pianta in there. Put a Noki in there. That would have been great. But no. Alright, Mario Party. This is the exact same as Mario Party 3. That's going straight to D. Yeah. Mario Luigi P. Yep. Same as 3. So if they're not even going to bother to change it, I'm just going to put it in a low tier. Simple as that. Now Mario Party 5, on the other hand, you finally get Toad. You finally get Boo. I don't know what. Finally, Boo! He's in a Mario Party game. It's all I've ever wanted. No. And then you get the Koopa Kid, who was a character I think they introduced in 4, but he wasn't a playable character. So yeah, the new characters, they've been in Mario games before, Mario side games before, but they haven't been in a Mario Party game before. And especially not Koopa Kid. He's just straight up new. So I think for that, I'm not going to put it in A tier just because it is like, there are a low amount of characters, but it is a good and solid B. Mario Party, what is this? 4 or 5? 6. This is 6. Yes. Once again, you have all the same, only Toadette? Just Toadette. So Toadette's the only person to get added. That's a C tier placing. Glad they added a new character, but just one. Like, look, you could have added one more and made it an entire even array of characters, but they didn't. Now this one, what is this one? Oh God, I don't know this one. Hold on, this is Mario Party 7. Sorry for that. I just drew a blank. I didn't know. Okay, now we have 2 more characters, Birdo and Dry Bones. Same as before. So the roster is slowly just being added onto. I think that's really cool. It wasn't enough to put it in C tier, but the 2 new characters, as well as having, all the old characters before, B tier. Everyone is here. This is the first everyone is here in Mario Party. That's not true. Dry Bones, a great character, fun in side games, fun in Mario Kart too. Birdo, she's there, and Toadette, always a good counterpart for Toad. Solid. Mario Kart Wii, A tier, no doubt about it. You got Funky Kong, and also, I want to also clarify, this is a good point to bring up. It doesn't matter. So for Funky Kong, like, you could argue that the roster is bad because only Funky Kong and Daisy are viable, but I'm not looking for competitive. I'm looking like, how diverse is it? How big is it? What are some fun picks? I don't care about competitive in this state. So right now, like, Funky Kong, Dry Bowser making a debut, of course. You got Baby Luigi, who was in it before, that's true. Rosalina, you got 2 Mii costumes. Great lineup, great choices, and fun way to unlock them too. I'm not taking that into account, but you actually had to work for these characters, like actually work. You had to like do time trials for some of them. It was insane. You basically got a doctorate for doing it, right? Solid A. Can't go any higher, can't go any lower, but man, it does. Also, I'm not tiering within the tiers, but this is as A as you can get right here. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. I'm counting these because Mario's name comes first, and there are plenty of Mario characters in there. I guess I will count the Sonic characters as well. You got good lineups. You got Metal Sonic, you got Silver. Of course, you have the core with the Mario characters. No interesting picks, but, with the addition of these Sonic characters to add that extra fluff to it, definitely, it's decent. Could they have added some wild card picks? Absolutely, but they didn't, so I think for that reason, for just having, like, the core, but with the addition of Sonic characters, it gets itself a B. Now, immediately, Winter Games, I played this game a ton. Maybe too much, because it's really not, like, for the amount of hours I put in, it really wasn't worth it. But didn't change at all. D tier, and that's going to stay the same for London, because they didn't change it at all. And once again, you may be saying that's not the point of those games, it's to show off the motion controls. They're not really worried about the roster. I'm worried about the roster here, and they didn't change them for 3 games in a row, 2 games in a row, technically, because you're not going to change the roster for the first game. So yeah, D tier placing, sucks balls. Mario Party 8, once again, all the characters from Mario Party 7, and then 2 new ones. With Blooper, interesting pick, like, who would choose Blooper? And Hammer Bro, a great character, like one of the most iconic enemies in the Mario universe. And this is when they started doing, like, let's add enemies as, like, random enemies as unlockable characters. And I think that was a really cool idea. So without a doubt, with having all the characters before, B tier. Actually, because I'm thinking, should this be A? No. And you're wondering, like, why is this B? This is B because it added on to the game previous. This is B because it also added on to the year previous. Mario Party 9. Not a good game. I've never heard stuff good at it. This is interesting because they took out Dry Bones, replaced them with Koopa Troopa. They also took out Toadette, Boo. They took out too many characters, and then added Shy Guy, Magic Koopa. How many did they take out? They took out Toadette, Boo, Dry Bones. They took out 5 characters and replaced them with 3. Absolutely not. C tier. That's a Shy Guy and Magic Koopa are welcome. They're interesting picks. They're fun picks. And Koopa Troopa always welcome. He's been around since the beginning. So he's always going to be a welcome pick in any game, but no, they took away too many and gave us too little, so definitely C. Mario Strikers. I see. Oh shoot. Actually, let me double check. One sec. Okay, sorry. I had them right. This is Mario Strikers Charge. This is when they started wearing the body armor for some reason. This is what did I place Mario Strikers at? B tier. Okay. I see we got PD, we got Diddy, we got, oh shoot, this might be. You got the core. Ugh. And of course, you'll have the same side characters as before. See, it's better than, you know, Strikers, but it's not A tier. So I guess this would make it C tier, but this is too good to be C tier. You know, it's decent because it has these 4 characters, and of course the core is always nice to have. And then you have that little extra character that, you know, is so different, and he's only in that game. So yeah, that's B tier, but this is like, I know I said no tiering within the tiers, but just for this really, and maybe some others if I bring it up, this is better than this, but they're both B tier. Yeah. Mario Sports Mix. I remember I rented this game a ton from the old Blockbuster before it closed down. This was cool. They added Final Fantasy characters and also the, oh, I'm gonna say his name wrong. Gloop? No, it's not. The Dragon Quest blob. You know, he had his own controller, the blue guy. Yeah, they had like red maze, they have black maze, they have the cactus character, they have the little thing. I've only played Final Fantasy 7. I apologize. And of course, you have the core. And also, they had Shy Guy. I think you could, yeah, you could change the color of Yoshi and change the color of Toad. So, without a doubt, with the addition of Final Fantasy and with those color changes, that's A. Also, the game's good too. Like Dodgeball, that's awesome. And then, no contest. This is the best tier. This is the best character roster any Mario game. Don't even try to fight me in the comments because it's no contest. I know there's a term quality over quantity, but that does not apply here because there's just so many characters. Technically, they say there's 41, but it's actually 71 if you count the colors, which I do because they all have different stats. Although all the colors are just worse than the original. But let's not worry about that. You get this roster right here. You get Mario Superstars baseball roster plus more. You get Baby DK. Baby DK. You get more Kongs. You get K. Rool with the Kremling. I just called them Kremlings. Oh god, what are they called? My mind just drew a blank. Crooks? Oh, God. I'm no Mario fan. I'm a quack. I seriously can't remember their names. I apologize. And then, like I said, you have the multiple colors. Monty Mole, who was in the last game. You have the Nokis. They were in the last game. You do get a lot of characters that are, like, from this game. But then you just get more characters. So it makes it better. It's just this roster, but better. So, yeah. Is Toadsworth in this game? Yeah, he is. Yeah, the Kongs are great. K. Rool is great. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right here. They're called critters. They're called I can't believe I drew a blank on that. Critters! And then you get multiple colors of critters. Yeah, no. It's just the best. There's just so much, like, team diversity and uniqueness in your choices. And you can literally have any character you want be a favorite, and nobody would really question it, because I feel like any character would warrant being a favorite. So yeah, it's the best. No contest. Mario Kart 8. A tier, my god. I think every Mario Kart aside from Super Mario Kart is going to be A tier. Yeah, A tier. I mean, just look at the lineup. You got the Koopalings, finally in Mario Kart Wii. Lakitu, who was in Mario Kart 7 before. Metal Mario, also in Mario Kart 7. But then you just had Mario Kart 7, aside from Wiggler and Honey Queen, but nobody really liked Honey Queen, so it's nothing lost, nothing gained. And then you just give us the Koopalings, and then the Mii. Yeah, no, the Koopalings bring it to A tier because, you know, they've never been in a side game before. Great introduction, all welcome. Shoot, I'm kind of debating because, like, you get all these Mario Kart characters. These characters have been in Mario Kart before. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. This is B tier. Mario Kart 8 is B tier. Yeah, I totally forgot about. Please move. Please. Okay, fine. Oh, now it doesn't. I totally forgot about Pink Gold Peach. Baby Rosalina is an oddball pick. You know, like, I know they've introduced characters in side games before, but now it feels too late to really do that, I guess. Metal Mario was cool in tennis. It's just kind of weird because, excuse me, it's just a power-up. You know, I like Metal Mario, and I'm fine with it, but at the same time, yeah, it's just a power-up. And then, of course, you have all these characters that are veterans of the series. You know, they're never gonna leave. This is B tier. Koopalings are cool. Not cool enough. D tier for the Soshi 2014. Once again, They don't change at all. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why. You had, especially in Winter Games case, you had all these like enemy characters that you could fight in as like a boss fight. You had E, 1, 2, 3, Omega, you had King Boo, you had Jet the Hawk. These could have been amazing unlockable characters, and you could have thrown in like better, like good guy characters to add on to, and they just didn't. They could have. They have the rights to the games and the characters, so they could have, but they didn't. Sucks for Winter Games, London 2012, Sochi 2014, and then finally, it's the same roster, but then they added guest characters. I don't know all of them, but as you can see in the little tiny picture, there's Diddy Kong, Jet the Hawk's one of them. You get a few Koopalings. It does suck though, because you can only play them in certain events. You can't just pick them for some reason. They're not full additions to the roster. But finally, like, you can have a different character to play as. So that's going to bump it up to C tier. Just barely. Because the fact that you can't play them all the time, like, it hurts it. So it would be, if I was tiering within the tiers for every game, it would be bottom of C. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. The game where it was literally, hey, look, we can go big and nothing else. This is interesting. So once again, you always have the same core, you know, Dry Bowser, Boo, these guys are, you know, they've been additions for a while, and they're going to stay that way for an even longer while. But then you have the Pixie Green Mixie from Super Mario 3D World, which is a very interesting pick. You know, it's like her only game, because, like, this game bombed hard. It sucks. But is she enough to really warrant? I'm gonna say no. It's enough to keep them out of D tier, but just barely. You know, yeah. Actually, no, because it's the only new addition. So this would be the worst in C tier if I was tiering within the tiers. Yeah. Just as Rixie, nobody really cared about the characters anyway. No one was like, oh boy, new characters I get to save. No, nobody really cared. So nobody's gonna really care when she gets added here. Definitely not. Mario Party 10. This is D tier, dude. I'm looking at it. These are, oh shoot, but Rosalina. Ooh, new Mario Party character, right? Yeah, because other one was Mario Party 9, which I placed in C tier. Yeah, and she wasn't in that game. So you get Rosalina, but I don't think anybody's gonna lose their mind that Rosalina's in Mario Party. I know picking a character doesn't matter because they all perform the same, but you know, it's still nice to have a favorite. So I guess there is some merit, but this is 2 characters. So they went from they took away 5 characters, and then they took away 3 characters for now 2. They added Toadette back, though, so good on them. But, you know, they could have kept Shy Guy. They could have kept Magic, but Lord knows you're not going to, it's a Wii U game. This isn't going to push the hardware, keeping in these 3 characters. You did get this one guy, I forgot what his name is, but he shoots out like giant spike balls. I think his name is Spike. I think it's just Spike. They add new stuff though. I think with the simple addition of adding new stuff, like, keeps it from D. Yeah. Solid C. All of this one, Mario Party 10, Rio 2016, and Ultra Smash are like bottom tier C. Very bottom. Now onto the Switch though. Gonna round out the consoles here. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I put Mario Kart in B. This is A. This is just A. You know, more character. Granted, like, the DLC characters originally came from 8, but that was like at the tail end, so I'm not gonna really count on it, considering the fact that they're also in 8 Deluxe. So it'd just be weird to have them, you know, be added here. Nice voice crack there. Be added here and here, but no, the DLC characters that were in 8 are now in Switch. You got Inkling Boy, Inkling Girl, Link, of course, Villager. 2 villagers, actually. That's weird. Why didn't you just put them in separate slots? And then, of course, Isabelle. I know I got a friend who really likes Isabelle, so they'll probably want this to be S tier, but sorry, bud. It's just going to be A. Solid A, though. You get Dry Bones, of course. Bowser Jr. in Mario Kart 8 again, you know, after skipping 7 and 8. So great. Even though his voice lines are ripped straight from Wii. Tanuki Mario, a weird choice. Cat Peach, another weird choice. But it's something you like. You get the addition of colors for Yoshi and Shy Guy. This is a solid A tier. And then you get Gold Mario as like another option for Metal Mario, which is just plain cool. Yeah, this is actually... I like how I said I'm not doing tier within the tiers, but it feels weird putting this at the bottom, so I'm just gonna put it like somewhere near the top. Mario Tennis Ace. This is the icons are too small. Oh no. But I can see I know Luma's in there. Is that Blooper? Oh shoot. Let me pause. Actually no. I have all the in the file here, so we can just find it. And we can open it here, and we can get a better look at the characters. Nice. Luma, Petey, Paratroopa. I like Paratroopa. He's one of my favorites. Shy Guy. Yeah, but there's Blooper, Diddy, a Chain Chomp. They put a Chain Chomp in a tennis game. That makes no sense, and that's why I like it. Like, sometimes you just need a character that doesn't make sense. Like Fly Guy in previous Mario Tennis games. He was such a nothing enemy, and they just put him in there. So yeah, this is A. Obviously, like, you have the core from, like, here, and here for tennis games. And then it's just anything goes from, like, Spike onwards. So this is A tier, man. Great roster. They just had a lot of... It just looks like they had a ton of fun with it. Yeah, good A. I almost put it in B accidentally. Great A. And then this is... Okay, so once again, they added guest characters. You actually see them here. They got Ruse the Bat, who I might just put on A tier for the Jiggle Physics, excuse me. They got Eggman. I'm not going to say his last name. I don't want to get canceled. Espio, who's like a cameraman for the longest time in the Mario and Sonic series. Blaze is a normal character. Jet, but it's the same. Diddy Kong. This is... Ooh. I think they added new characters, but I don't think anybody's... Like I said, no one's going to, like, die or going crazy because one of these characters is like Wendy Koopa. Nobody's going crazy for Wendy Koopa, man. This is D. Once again, they don't change the core roster, and they're all guest characters. Like, they could have improved by making them just solid additions to the roster that can be played in every event instead of just one, but no, they don't. Super Mario Party. Once again, I can't see, so we're going to find it in my files. Looking at the... Oh, Monty Mole, Koopa Troopa, Shy... A Goomba. This might be his first appearance in a side game. Wow. That's insane. Oh no, I need to charge my laptop. Oh no. I might have to put the recording on pause for a bit. In fact, you know, I'm going to play it safe and do that right now. One sec. Sorry about that, guys. I had to plug in, as I said. I like the addition of Pom Pom. But aside from Monty Mole and Goomba, you know, everyone's been in side games before. What the thing is, the farther we go is, like, the more side characters that get added, like the non-core characters, they keep getting added, and then they eventually become part of the core. You know, the characters that will always be in there. So, and you don't want them to be omitted, but you also want... Oh no, the fan might come up. I'm gonna lean back a bit. But you want, like, a lot more to be added, so... And they only added, like, 3. But Goomba. I think with how the Mario Party roster has continuously just, like, grown... Even though they keep omitting characters, I think with Pom Pom, Monty Mole now in Mario Party, and Goomba just for no reason, that's gonna put it in B for me. Just the whole tier list here. Oh dang. Now we're done with home consoles, and we are on to handhelds. Starting with the Virtual Boy. Oh boy. Yes, this does count as a handheld console. The red and black mess. This is Super Mario Kart's roster without Bowser. It's literally that without Bowser. Look, there's 7 characters instead of 8. That's it. This is a D, man. D all the way. Especially since it came after the Super Nintendo and Super Mario Kart, as far as I'm concerned. Only Virtual Boy Mario side game, of course, because that console flopped hardcore. So we're on to the Game Boy Color. This is Mario Golf. This is a poor man's roster. This picture is not actually complete. You can unlock Wario as the 3rd and final Mario character. This is not Mario Golf. This is Golf with Mario. These are just nobodies. And the reason is, like, because this game has a story mode. It's like an RPG with golf, which is weird. So you're not really playing. You're not playing the story mode, which is like the game's bread and butter for the Mario characters. You're playing it for these characters. But I'm rating them on roster, not on how good these characters are in the story or how, like, fun the story is. And this is a Mario game, an advertised Mario game with 3 Mario characters and a bunch of nobodies, and 2 are actually locked there, but I don't think you'll care too much. D tier, but a colorful D tier. Now we got Mario Golf. This is, oh god, what is that in the bottom? Oh, that's Wario. Oh, he looks atrocious. This is lame. You don't have any nobodies, thank God. This is Mario. Did I say Mario Golf? This is Mario Tennis. Excuse me. With Wario, Waluigi, Baby Mario. Why didn't they add Baby Luigi? It's almost like a no-brainer. You add in Donkey Kong Jr. even out the lineup. It's better than this. It's better than golf, but like almost anything's better than golf. Put that at the bottom, just cause. You know what? No, because I have to remember this came out like way before. Because this is like Mario Kart 64's roster with, you know, a few extras. So like, yeah, no, this is C. This is a solid C for the time it came out. Like, you could do worse. They could have absolutely just omitted like Baby Mario and heck, maybe even like Bowser and just had him be like an enemy or something. But they didn't do that. So yeah, no, definitely could have been worse for the time period. Mario Kart Super Circuit, get in D, you piece of crap. Your Mario Kart 64's roster. You idiot, you didn't even try, man. It's the, what, 4th Mario Kart game? It was after Double Dash. And I understand, you're not going to have the memory for Double Dash's roster, but you could have easily bumped this up to 10. You could have put Koopa Troopa in there, you could have put, I don't know, Toadette in there, you could have put somebody, a few more people in there, and I doubt it really would have caused the game to just crash. Yeah. Lame roster. Mario Kart, you can do better. D tier. This is Mario Golf. This is just a core for the Game Boy Advance. Now my question is, did this come before or after the one for the console? And you know, I don't think I want to take that into consideration. They're missing Daisy. Daisy could have just been an obvious addition. They took out Baby Mario, who's a Mario Golf staple. This, they still got Wario and Waluigi, though. So I guess that's something. But this is just like... And also, you know, I'm going to dock this for placements. Why is Luigi over here instead of right here? Like, why is Donkey Kong come first? D. Yeah. No Baby Mario. D tier. Now we have Mario Tennis. Okay, so this is a weird one. There's a scroll bar here. Beyond the scroll bar are, once again, just nobodies. You see these 6 Mario characters here? Mario, Peach, Luigi, Waluigi, Donkey Kong, Bowser. That's the only Mario characters you get as far as I'm concerned. Beyond these two are just a bunch of nobodies that are all from the story mode. Which, if you play story mode, I'm sure you like these characters, but I'm not rating it for story mode, just from the roster. And from someone who's just seeing the roster, these are a bunch of nobodies who haven't been in the Mario series before or since. This is their only appearance. Get in D tier, you fool. Like, bottom of D tier. 6 Mario characters. And then I crap on this game. And then we have Mario Party Advance. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi. That's all you get. It's stupid because we know the Game Boy Advance can handle more characters. They could have had the 6. I would have put it in D tier if it did, but they could have had Donkey Kong, Wario. They didn't. They had 4 characters. Yeah, have fun with that, kid. Mario Kart DS. This is just a solid. I mean, like, Rob should be enough. Like, it's just such a weird... Yeah, you know, it was originally a toy. It didn't work, but it was a toy, and they just made it into a character. Gave him 2 separate carts just to show, like, just as like a welcome gift. Like, hey, man, we're glad you're in the Mario Kart series. And then, of course, Dry Bones, always a neat pick. And also, this doesn't really add to the roster, but every single character has, like, their own cart. Their own unique cart. So this is B tier all the way. Rob's enough to get in there. Mario Party DS. I actually can't see the whole picture, so we're going to pull it up in here. This is Mario Party 3. Wait, is this Mario Party 3's roster? No, Donkey Kong's gone. They replaced him with Toad. They told Donkey Kong to hit the curb and kicked him on the way out. This is D, my man. Yeah, this is after, like, the 4 GameCube games, as far as I'm concerned, if I remember correctly. It's definitely after, like, 4 or 5, maybe even 6 at least. This is D tier, man. Only 8 characters, when, like, Toadette could have been a character. Actually, no, I think Toadette has, like, her own board. Either way, they could have added characters. You know, throw in a couple of funny enemies. Like, I was going to say Wiggler, but I think he has a board, too. Crap, man, they got me. Mario Hoops 3-on-3. So this is basically Mario Sports Mix roster before Mario Sports Mix. They have the Final Fantasy characters, as you can see in the tiny picture. They have the Black Maze. They have, I don't know his actual name, but the Cactus Bro. I think that's Red Maze. That might be, or the Red Ninja or whatever. Then you got this one guy. Of course, Paratroopa, the Pixie. I think since this game came before Mario Sports Mix. Where is Mario Sports Mix? Did I say A tier? Where, oh my god, where's Mario Sports Mix? Oh, shoot, you can't see A tier. I apologize for that. Yeah, you can't see the whole tier list. Don't worry, I will, like, leave it up at the end of the video so you can see it in all its glory. You can't even do that! It doesn't fit on the screen. I'm so done. Whatever. This is A. Does that mean I've been putting them in the wrong tiers? I don't think so. No. I haven't made that mistake yet. Yeah. This is A. This is A. Mario Sports Mix was A. This game came before it. And this is on the... And that's Dixie Kong there, too. This game doesn't have Dixie Kong. So that's technically a better roster. I really hope you guys can hear me. I've been putting my hand in front of my face the entire time. And if this audio is muffled, I'm gonna hurt myself. And this is on the DS, like I said. This is a ton of characters for a DS game. Great. A tier. On to the 3DS now with Mario Kart 7. Talked about it before. We got Metal Mario as a up-and-comer. Wario wasn't unlockable. I probably should be factoring in, like, who was unlockable and who wasn't, but I haven't. Wiggler is an interesting character. Lakitu got finally introduced after being the starter and finisher for so long. And then, of course, Honey Queen, which is just so weird. You'd think she'd be put in Wii because, you know, that's the game Galaxy was on, but no. There's interesting picks here, but at the same time, it's like, Metal Mario is just a heavier Mario. Shy Guy's been here before. Nobody really wanted Honey Queen. Wiggler's interesting, but not someone people were dying to have in Mario Kart. And Lakitu, I like Lakitu, I do. But once again, I don't think he was a character that people were wanting in Mario Kart. But I will say, these picks, even though they're not exactly what people would want, I'd say, they're diverse enough. And they do kind of balance out the core group just a little bit. They don't, it's not 50-50, it's more like 60-40, which is enough for me to put it in B tier. Solid B tier placing. Solid. This is Mario Party. That's Island Tour. That's Star Rush. That's Golf. That's World Tour. That's Mario Golf World Tour. I apologize. This is a D tier, bro. This is just like Mario Tennis roster. You get Magic Koopa though, so that's neato, but he's been in what? Mario Party 9? He's been in Mario Super Sluggers. He's had his fair share of Mario side game. He was even supposed to be in Mario Kart 64. Can you believe that? And they put Donkey Kong in there. He was Raw. Paratroopa. I think those are wings. Yeah, that's neato. There's Bowser, of course. But, you know, these characters, nothing new here. Nothing really new here. D tier. It's sizable, but it's one thing to be a big roster, but it's also another thing to be like a big roster and also have nothing new. And for people who are saying that applies to Super Sluggers, it doesn't, because this is both big and has more additions to this, because it's just this roster, but better. But this is like, you know, it's just this is godlike. This will never be topped. Ever. Mario Super Sluggers all the way. Mario Party Island Tour. Holy crap, dude, this roster sucks. So, they have this game, right? Which means you could fit this amount of characters into a Mario Party game. But they don't. And they also don't have any unique enemies like they had been doing for 7, I think, because in 7 you could play as like all 3 Koopa kids. They got like multiple colors. No Birdo, no Toadette. This is just a stripped down Mario roster, and they didn't have to strip it down. D tier. This is the Star Rush. Diddy Kong and Mario Party's cool. That might be enough to get it into like a low C. Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, he's rarely a playable character in Mario Party because they always have him doing something involving the board. You know, he's always involved with the board one way or another. He's never a player, so that's cool. That is cool. These two characters, Rosalina as well. This might have been her debut in Mario Party. Solid C, a middling C. Let's just put it like right here. Top 100. What is this, man? D tier. Having just Rosalina ain't enough, Jeeves. She's been in enough side games by now. Mario Sports Superstars. This is a cooler roster. I dig it, because, like, the babies are rarely in handheld games. Like, ever. And then you have Metal Mario Pinkle Peach. But I don't think that's honestly enough. You know, nobody likes Pinkle Peach. Like, hardly anyone does. Most people are either, like, indifferent or just flat out hate Metal Mario because he's just a power-up. And as much as I like the babies, you know, they've been in plenty before. It's just now they're on a handheld. This is C. C. Good character. Like, it's cool to have Baby Mario, Baby Luigi in here. Diddy Kong is always a nice pick. Always that cool, like, yeah, I'm different kind of pick, I guess. No, that would also go to Boo as well. But other than that, Very bland. Mario Tennis Open. Oh, shoot. I gotta pull up the dang Mario wiki for this because you can't actually see it because the actual character roster is on the screen. So why don't we take a quick trip? Okay, for the playable characters in Mario Tennis Open and our final game for the tier list. Ending it off on a high note, ladies and gentlemen. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, Wario, Waluigi, Boo, Bowser Jr., me, Luma. Oh, so Luma was in this game before Aces. That's pretty neato. Baby Mario, Baby Peach, Dry Bowser. And then I'm not going to count these because these are just like, these are QR codes. QR downloadable characters. This is, Luma's nice. This is not enough. This is what it is. This is not enough. I'll tell you that right away. Yeah, these characters just really don't cut it. You just I feel like it should be a thing. They'd obviously run out of enemies, but have something new. Have something interesting, man. Like throw in the craziest oddball pick. You have so many enemies that you've created over the years. Like maybe just have a boomerang bro. For no reason. It'd be so funny that people would just kind of laugh like, alright, that's pretty nice. Have Dark Bones. He's only in the baseball series. Put him in here or something. But no, these are, except for Luma, who, you know, is just, it's cute, it's lovable, but it doesn't do anything in the game that's introduced in. Most of the games are done just for having the new edition, middle C. Low C. I'm going to zoom out my screen here so you can see the whole tier list. There you have it, folks. Solid, actually well-rounded. I thought going into this that there were going to be some tiers that just straight up didn't get used, like U's. I thought C tier wasn't going to have that many. I thought, you know, B tier might not have that many. But no, this is a well-rounded. You get plenty of, except for D. They really didn't try with these rosters. They just threw it in, called it a day, you know, because they needed a roster. I think this is accurate, but I actually want to, let me know. How would you change this tier list? Don't even bother telling me that you would change Super Sluggers because this is the best. Don't bother telling you you'd put Mario Party Advance. I don't think you would, but I do want to know, like, would you rank, which ones would you rank lower? Which one would you rank higher? Which ones am I just completely right about, no question? Which ones am I completely wrong about, no question? Let me know. Drop into the comments if you made it this far. And if you did, thank you, because I'm not that interesting enough to talk for now 49 minutes, almost an hour. But if you made it this far, if you watched it in a segment, just thank you, and I'll stop running this. That has been my cheering of every single roster from the Mario side games. So with that all said, I'm Easily Easy, and I'll see you next time.